Hello everybody, welcome to our 237th list video. Really puts it in perspective, huh? We have listed things 236 times before this.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And yes, we've already made the list video about all of our favorite list videos, so, you know, it's kind of...
Which one was that? Like, what number?
I think that was the 100th list video.
Yeah. Really, that's it?
Yeah.
Well, then why do for another one?
Yeah, 300.
Well, wouldn't it be 200?
No, 200 we've already did. I did the video, which was like,
like
how do we still have fun playing Arkham?
We're not going backwards in time.
I don't.
That's the secret. I don't.
Yeah, can you make it like, can you like retro post it like YouTube time or something like that?
No, I can't, unfortunately.
That's not how YouTube time works.
You can actually try and it says you cannot do that. Yeah.
That sucks.
It does. All right, but we have our wish list for the Guardian class. It is Guardian week after all, so these are just a few things that we want going forward in terms of investigators, in terms of card designs, in terms of exploring more archetypes. It's just going to be pretty simple. Notably, I agree with, you didn't hear Bryn's sentiment, but I'm going to echo it at the start of this video, that I think the Guardian class is pretty solid in terms of their design.
Yeah, I think I said perfect, but...
Yeah. Sorry, so yeah.
Flawless?
Yeah, no complaints.
Yeah, they just unlocked Reptile, you know, flawless victory, uppercut into the pit.
Yep.
I don't understand that reference.
It's a fighting game.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1.
Reptile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fighting game?
No, Mortal Kombat
Reptile's
1.
a
Uppercut
character.
into the pit
Yeah.
is a fighting game?
No, Mortal Kombat, to unlock Reptile, to fight him, you have to get a flawless victory and uppercut your opponent into the pit.
Which pit?
It's in the background.
It's in Shang Tsung's pit.
How do you knock on pivots in the background?
No, the witch flies by the moon. You look to La Luna. We did that reference in an old video.
I do remember that, actually, yes.
There we go. Perfect. Then we're all good on the same page.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's dive in with our first wish, which is more firearm upgrade support.
We like guns.
We like guns, as shown by Monday's video when we ranked it as the best archetype in the Guardian class.
That was like half hour ago.
It was a half hour ago, but in YouTube time, things work differently.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Then why can't you back post the video?
I can't.
It doesn't work that differently.
Yeah.
It's a different...
It's only forward, but only backwards when it hasn't happened yet. The Rogue class has kind of become the gun class.
Can we do our favorite list videos for the 300th one now?
We
And then
could.
we'll talk about ones we haven't done yet and we have to make them in the future?
That's a great idea. We'll
Yeah.
do that. I wish this wasn't in the video, but that is a great idea. We'll do that. Yeah.
We'll just delay this one. It'll be fine.
You guys actually... Okay, so sorry we're going off topic here, but welcome to Playing
Not
Board
that
Games,
sorry.
motherfuckers. This is how it goes down here. You guys make a... I'll send a post in Discord. You guys make your list secretly and then tell me on the day. And then, like, I want to be surprised. You guys cook up whatever the fuck you want. And we have then, like, 40 videos to make those list videos in.
Okay.
That seems...
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, one of them's just going to be a Franz list video, and it's just going to be piano music, and we're just going to sit here in silence for
20 minutes?
like 12 minutes or whatever.
We can do
I
that.
know. I need to give. I need to give some restrictions, maybe. So rogues are the firearm class. Guardian hasn't seen like a big firearm since.
Like a level 5 gun?
Yeah, or even like a level 4.
You got old shotgun Edge of the Earth. That's like kind of a big gun.
It's
Not
kind
really,
of,
but
yeah.
Kind of.
But it's also in the rogue.
Michael
Yeah.
Lee's pretty large.
He's not.
He's a human.
He's not
He
a gun.
is, he is a weapon.
He's not
We've
gun,
talked about this. He
but
is a gun.
weapon.
You get ammo for him, and he shoots people.
That is true. He is.
He is a gun.
yeah.
He doesn't say firearm.
But
because
basically-
I suppose if we get into some sort of Diogenes-esque argument about what defines a gun,
Yeah.
yeah. So is
like
Ray
sure,
X,
maybe.
probably.
I mean, but
Maybe
do
you
we
might
do
be.
we have anything to stand on with our whole promise of power, war to protection, emergency cash scale? Like, is this
Yeah.
Travis just Uno reversing us? Yeah. But
Yeah, those are
Just check
based
the
on
Bible.
complex mathematics.
No, they're not.
But I think
on
because
bullshit.
we don't know,
The
I
Holy
think
Spear is kind of a gun.
it's not.
It's not
Yeah, so
literally, but like you get the
The
bullets out of
runic
the bag.
axe is all like a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like it's not since fucking Forgotten Age. Has it really been that long? Holy hell. But
I mean,
basically,
like the flamethrower is newer than that, right?
Flamethrower's Forgotten Age.
Is it Forgotten Age?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Does the level 3 enchanted blade count as a gun?
No.
How about the 45 Thompson?
No, it is, but it's I don't call it. I mean, it is a big gun, but it's like also like
It's like
Rogue got
it's like
one
the
too,
littlest
though.
bit. So
you
just
know?
because Rogue has it doesn't mean Guardian didn't get one.
No, but they kind of did, right? Like the
Yeah.
guard, like we haven't seen like a gun, like they
It is. It's literally there's a version of this just blue.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
It is!
No, it's not. Though,
It's
'cause-
just blue.
No, but if you look at it like in the grand scheme of things, in our history in the Guardian class video, which comes out on Sunday, by the way, you're gonna see that like the guns just stop. Like they used to get like lightning gun, shotgun, and then it's just evaporated.
Yeah, it's because they ran out of good ideas. Start giving them a Rogue.
But then they got the sick ass Rogue got like what are the big gun? They got the fucking Chicago typewriter. They got the Beretta. Ooh, baby, they're getting the Gatling gun coming up. Like ooh, which I mean is. In all fairness, it's like just the bar again. Like, let's be real, it's just the bar
Yeah,
again,
it's
right?
like the bar, but cool.
It is cool because it's a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
But what Guardian does have unique for their firearms is that they are like upgrade focused,
Yes.
right? And they're doing like smaller guns to their advantage, that kind of thing. And I want to see more of that. And I also want to see like big ass guns again. And I think we got like a seed of that with Cleaning Kit because that's huge synergy for big guns in the Guardian class, especially with like upgrades attached to it. It's just like more ammo,
It'd be
right?
sick, like a machine gun that you have to like pick up and put down, like the skeleton key.
Yeah.
But then you just like you get an extra action you can only fight with or something, and you just
Yeah, it is like one of the you have to like actually the guns you have to,
just like set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bod, yeah.
yeah.
that'd be cool.
You need a loader.
Yeah.
A gun that requires. I mean, it wouldn't be
While this is like sit down, like investigators who aren't you can like spend an action to put ammo on it. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
or like
Yeah.
even like is there like a
Each attack only does like so like, it comes with like 10 ammo or whatever, and then you have to like spend extra ammo to do damage.
or like even just like honestly even just should have been a thing like synergy for being with people at a location because Guardian cares about that, like a gun that like you have like your loader or your aimer it gets better if there's someone else there with you in some way.
Well, they used to not print those because this was supposed to be a single player game, but hopefully designers have gotten over that silly notion
I agree.
because it's making the game it makes
Yeah.
the game worse.
It is. I mean, like I think
Just some
Carson was like the
friends.
first sign of like that kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
So like,
or, like,
more of that,
Just
more
play
of
two
that.
characters, bro.
But yeah, firearm support, just like upgrade support, I think would be really cool. It'd just be
Yeah,
more things
we
like
did get upgrade support in Scarlet
Yeah,
Keys.
Oh, yeah, we've been getting a lot of that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
A
Yeah.
lot of like the make your guns gooder.
Yes.
But we want a gun to make gooder.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want a gun to make gooder and more things to make our gun gooder.
Yeah, but not like custom, like not more customizable cards, not that kind of gooder. Like,
No. Like the custom ammunition.
yeah, give us
Or,
custom
like-
ammunition for like different card types
Wow, I
and stuff.
turned right to
Like hollow points that deals extra damage to humanoids or something.
That is actually so. This is something that we've talked about previously, and this is a kind of a. Someone commented, "Why do you guys hate customizable cards so much?" And the reality is because,
We did like an entire video on that.
yeah,
didn't we?
but they asked on that video. They're like, "Why
Oh.
do you guys hate them so much?" Like, it's because they eat so like because all the things that you could have had on those upgrades could have been like something that could have been focused on the card and been more unique and cooler because of that.
It could
right?
have been a different card each design space. Also, like the cards themselves don't say what they do. I don't want to have to like look at a card and have a general idea what it does, but also have to ask the person what their capabilities are. Also look at the card to remind myself. It's a lot more mental space taken up.
Of no, custom modifications is probably one of my favorites of those, but still, just like not that, but like more of that style of thing. Hollow points, yeah.
It's like cool in spite of it being a customizable
Yeah.
card, not because of it.
And I mean, like realistically, I just anything that
You get,
makes
like,
well
explosive
maintained
rounds
better.
that- or like armor penetrating that does extra damage to massive enemies.
Yeah, like you shoot Tommy Malloy with an exploding round in the face, and he just spits it back out.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
mean that
like,
guy's
"What?"
tough. That guy's tough as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, but anything that makes well maintained better is
You have
gonna be
like
great.
you have like infernal round or like fire rounds or whatever
Yeah.
you shoot something with, and then like they take damage later too.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know, like
Just
puts
make
a
your
dot on them.
make your character into Judge Dredd.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be sick.
So sick. All right, what's next on our list? More bold cards. So bold example is take the initiative. It loses a skill icon for every action take. Basically, and also like scene of the crime has to be your first action. Travis, this was yours, and you also had some sick ideas. So
Yeah, I want a gun that.
that has laser
We only have one idea here.
We want cool guns. No, I want like a weapon that deals like 2 extra damage if when you attack as your first action, and then just like no extra damage for the rest of your actions or something like that, or like a reverse quick learner where you get -2 difficulty to the first test you perform each round, and then like maybe +1 to all the other tests you do, because the other tests you're doing are probably fight ones, and your fights are good number anyway, so who cares? And -2 helps, like, will potentially breathe new life into some of those like I'll handle this one type of cards and first watch. And those were the 2 ideas I had before the video.
Yeah, I mean, even like the bold quick learner, even just like it makes like Guardians flex even better, because they are on like that edge of being like good with their book, because they usually have 3, and then it like makes that really helpful for those kind of things. I think bold is really neat, and it's a shame that it hasn't been explored more. Just because like it's such a thing that you actually have to like be aware of when you're doing it, and like it's kind of like also changes the table order. Like taking the initiative actually mattering, the Guardian wants to go first, feels like such a flavor win for the Guardian, and I love to see more than just not even your first action, but the table's first action. It's really fun when Travis like, I'm going, breaking through the door. Yeah.
Or like a permanent, maybe like a 5 experience permanent that's like, if you kill an enemy engaged with another investigator during your turn, that investigator gets -1 to all of their difficulty of the skill test to make this round or something like that. Like they're inspired by you helping them. They're like, yeah, we can do this because you blew up that fish man or whatever. Or maybe like cards like to lean into sort of like the combat prowess of things, or like tactical advantages. Like you can a card that lets you take a free move action, even if that doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, so you can like move where you are with an enemy for like 1 resource or something like that, but only as your first action, and it gives you another action, so it's not fast and it doesn't mess that, you don't have to think about that. How could be your first action if it's fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can avoid that. You can have another action. Yeah, you move and then you can take another action, which can only be used to fight. There we go.
Yeah.
Move, get on my horse,
Fight
equip a
or
lance.
engage.
This is the first step in a tactical feat, DM.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what also be cool is cards that like reward you if you like killed an enemy for your first action. Like if an enemy died in your first action, you get to do something like if you defeat an enemy, it's no matter what you get a bonus. But if you did it as your first action, it's like bold and you get to do more with it. I think would be cool.
Oh yeah, like a weapon. If you kill a guy, then like maybe you get 2 resources. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
just Cyclopean Hammer too.
Cyclopean having to get resources by the amount you succeeded by.
Wow.
It'd be like
let's
relentless
go.
but good.
We have to leave Monday behind us, even though once again, for you was like 40 minutes ago.
This isn't an issue with Monday. This is an issue with relentless.
Gonna move on. Explore the Blood Eclipse archetype. So if you don't know Blood Eclipse, it's an event that you...
It's also not really an archetype.
Yeah, but
'cause
like...
there's like 2 cards or one card.
But like
Yeah,
we're...
like maybe Armor of Ardennis if you
Yeah,
count that.
Yeah.
But we're saying it as like explore/create the Blood Eclipse archetype.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a card that you take damage to yourself, then it gives you a boost for your brain, and then you attack with. This is kind of on like more things that care about you taking damage, and also more things that care about like brain value in the Guardian class as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like maybe.
Which we're going to touch on. That's a future.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe like an investigator who's like, if you would take damage from a card you control, then or a card you played, you can take 1 less, or you gain a resource, you draw a card or something, or if you take damage during a test, you get like plus X to that test, or X amount of damage you took, something like that. Would be neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be cool. I've looked at this card a lot, and I wish I could play it, but it's bad.
Yeah.
It's only bad if you care about living through the scenario.
You
I
can
think
tell
I
it's
do.
bad because it's a Guardian card that's bad in Mark.
Yeah, I mean, so like 3 is a lot out of the 5 hit pool that you actually have. It's like a big piece of
Yeah, Sophie's like, she's pissed because like she's stabbing himself with the blood sword, you know?
She's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you stupid, Mark?
What the hell? You could have had 2 more uses out of me.
No, but I think like getting a little bit more your health as a cost
Yep.
would be a neat thing out of Guardian.
Yeah, specifically like your investigator, not allies though, or maybe
Yeah.
allies.
Well, you know, like Mark Harrigan almost does this.
Yeah.
He's like already the best.
Yeah, no, like we have cards that we have the payoffs, but we need like the enablers. No, the other way. We have the enablers. We need the payoffs.
Mark is both
Yeah.
payoff and enabler.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just the entire archetype.
Yeah.
The Mark type, if you will.
I think I will.
Jeez.
I think I will. Actually, Brennan, I think I'm gonna. All right, and this continues to the next one, which was Explore Guardian Willpower Cards. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Travis, I'll throw this one to you again once you're done drinking. I'll fill the space. How's it going, Bryn?
Yeah, we have like a bunch of cards that do willpower things in Guardian, and we don't really have any Guardians who care about that. We got Sister Mary, she got 4, and some purple cards, and then we got Leo's got 4, but he's got green cards, and they actively avoid that, so if we don't talk, screw him.
Yeah.
We also got Zoe, and she got 4 brain. She got that going for her. Mark has 5 sometimes. That's really good.
Yeah, you're right. Once again, Mark is the best of the archetype.
Yes.
This archetype too.
So Mark
Yeah,
is-
because
Mark
like
type.
I'm just looking through the cards, so like they have like Police Badge and Bandolier that boost your brain, but
and Holy
it's
Rosary.
and Holy Rosary, but like those are all just using it defensively, right? And like kind of exploring, not necessarily offensively on this, but just kind of like more exploration of what Guardians can do with their brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe you do also have enchant armor uses brain.
Yep. Yeah. That was the thing that we were talking about before. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
also like enchant weapon, but that's less
Kind
of a
of.
thing.
I mean, if
Or is
enchant
it-
weapon does, so does Cyclopean hammer.
It does, baby. Yeah, enchanted armor, because like that's a cool card where you have to test your brain whenever damage is placed on the card, and then if you fail that test, and the brain test is the amount of damage or horror on the card, and I think that is such a cool card that I think is actually like also hyper playable, but there's just like no guardian or support for the card to really make it like sing without having to like kind of be a little bit funky with it. And by that I mean like Will Yorick with Plucky and that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or like Bangle of Jinxes and all that kind of things, which is
And
cool.
Jinx is like kind of broken.
But I'd love to see more of that in the actual Guardian class.
Yeah, like something like an event called like Power Through, where after you take an attack of opportunity, you can like make a brain 2 or 3 test, and if you succeed, then like heal 1 damage and 1 horror and take an extra action or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you get +2 to your next skill test or whatever. Your next attack against the enemy is automatically successful. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something like that might be neat. Just something to like do with that high brain, because enchant armor is neat, but it's not really it. You know.
I don't know. The one time I've played it, it was insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. So like it does, like it can soak a lot of fucking
I mean,
damage.
it is good, but also I would more, please.
Yeah, more's always nice.
Yeah.
All right, next one we got here is some Navy officer investigator guy.
Yeah. This one was also mine. I thought this would be a neat archetype for an investigator. Like he's specifically an officer, because the Guardian's all about leadership and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that would be neat if we could have one of those. Maybe he gets some higher level. Maybe he's our sort of Finn and Mary archetype, where he gets Guardian 0 to 3 and then like Tactics 0 to 5. And I didn't really think much further than that, but
There's a lot of investigators in the Unfathomable, which is the Battlestar Galactica retheme in the Arkham Files universe. There's a lot of cool characters in that, and I'm pretty sure there is like a Navy officer kind of thing. I would love for them to bring that cast into the game, because the mostly characters in that game are pretty sick. So
I remember correctly that game. I think I remember reading that the game takes place like significantly before Arkham, though, so it would all be kind of old.
it's
but
after.
after.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's a different.
I
issue.
think it might be earlier. It is one of the two. It is
Yeah,
one of the
there's
two.
like a significant time difference between the game and the
But I mean, I think like
LCG.
that is like a lot easier for me to digest than
Susie?
yes. Who is
That's okay.
Yeah,
You
she's-
are
Digest
easy
you.
for Susie to digest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm okay with stuff like that. I mean, it also could just be like younger versions of them too, if it is in the future.
Yeah, maybe like Navy officer guy is like this sort of skill guardian, because they do have a fair number of cards.
I
that
would
benefit
love to see a
skills.
skill guardian. I
When
didn't
you
put that on
commit-
the list. Fuck,
Yeah.
it's not.
No, he's right here, Justin. If you commit a card to someone else's test, and if
Leadership
the test
synergy.
is successul, they draw a card, and you draw a card. Wow.
That'd be so fucking strong.
Yeah, and then you got like bestower. Maybe we tweak that a little bit, but yeah,
we can workshop that shit.
yeah. We got leadership. We got like bestow
Bestow
resolve.
resolve,
we
which
got
is-
fighting well essence.
Yeah, bestow resolve is a very very fun card to play.
Yeah, because like Carson, like he plays the support archetype well, but he's not like skill centric.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, honestly, I want a skill one in each class.
No, he's teamwork centric.
He is
Where you have
teamwork-centric.
to give away a runic axe.
Yeah.
You don't have to. But
Yeah,
you can.
I think some Navy officer investigator guy would be really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
That's his name.
This one else from you, Travis. Give me some fucking card draw.
Did you guys contribute anything?
No, I don't. There's not much I want
Yeah.
from Guardians.
It's perfect.
Like there is the skill one, but you covered that for me with the some investigator
Like
Navy.
accidentally, yeah.
Yeah.
We got glory. That's good enough.
No, it's not. I need more card draw. It doesn't have to be secret level, but like I shouldn't have to every time I play a Guardian. I shouldn't be like I could be playing Mark and drawing cards. And then because your options at level 0 are like glory. You can look for cards. Don't get me wrong. You can search for cards and that's fine, but you can search for items
That's good.
and
That's
subclasses
that's what
of
you want.
items. Sometimes I need a man, Bryn. Or a
It's
dog.
a little weird to be hearing about this in front of all these people. But
Yeah.
like, okay.
But to go off this is like, it is unfortunate that like from the start of the game, Seeker's color identity was card draw, right? Because it kind of then made it harder for other classes to get it.
It's fine for Secret to have card draw. It's just like it can't have a monopoly on it.
Exactly, and it started as it was like very monopolized, right?
Yes.
Over time, we've gotten more. I think that card draw should be ubiquitous among the classes, just like classes that it's their identity should get it at a higher rate.
Like, give me
right?
a level 0
yeah,
thing
yeah.
that lets me draw
Yeah.
cards when I take damage or some shit.
Level 0 thing that is relentless text, but draw cards for tokens on.
That would be
Relentless.
good.
That would actually be better.
Yeah, that would be
so much
That would be
better.
like, yeah,
Yes, that would be so much better, Bryn.
Yeah,
yeah.
I would play that card.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be good.
I mean, I think that card.
I like
Backpack
that.
is card draw and blue.
What did
Is
you
it
say?
not?
Backpack's blue. And card draw.
No. Well, it's not blue.
It's not blue. It's also like not card draw.
It's card draw.
It's like
kinda
half card
is.
draw. Yeah, it is. But who's calling me from Ontario? Should I answer? Can you imagine I answer in the video?
No.
I mean, yeah.
I can.
I
It's
could imagine.
easy to imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hello. Yeah. Also, like Backpack 2 should be 9 cards instead of 12. If we could get that tabooed, that'd be great.
Honestly,
So I have a reason to play other
yes.
cards, please.
because I mean, like,
Stand Together 3 is card draw.
It is-
What more do you want?
honestly,
Card draw that doesn't cost 3 experience per copy.
relentless for
Tough
cards would be kind of
Yellow.
sick.
They would have to
I
put a
guess.
max on that. Like, it would have to be max 4 cards or 5 cards or something.
Yeah, if it was level 0, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, or just like,
Even at high levels, like...
or
you
just
could-
just template it as like when you deal excess damage to an enemy and it defeats it.
Place one.
One thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
I mean, I
opposed
think
to, like,
5's pretty
that
fair
much.
because that's what Jeremiah Kirby is. I think 5's pretty all right for that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
5 would be pretty reasonable. You have to work for it. But yeah, like, even like a card draw based on enemy's health. You defeated 5 health worth of enemy in this turn. Draw 2, like,
God
draw
Sword
3
them
cards or something like that. Yeah, like God Sword
That's
them
a
up
that's
for
a
card
green
draw.
effect.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
That
it
card
is.
is bad. It shouldn't be a green effect. That card sucks.
I mean, it shouldn't be an any color effect, but that's like a separate problem.
Well, I mean, it could be a neutral. Yeah, it should be a neutral color effect because we don't care if those ones are bad. We're just like,
no,
yeah,
they
it's
can
here.
just be bad.
Yeah.
Like get rid of the hyperphysical shitcasters and give me colorless like God sort them out.
Even if they wanted to limit it to like certain traits that Guardians are good at, like an ally that when it comes into play, you like pick skill, asset, or event, and then you look at the top 7 and you put all the ones of that into your hand. The rest go to your discard pile, shuffle, and then like drawing weaknesses or shuffle them in or something like that. Along those lines would be
Yeah,
good.
or like kind of like that, but like a Tetsuo kind of thing, like one defeat, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it. I
Or
can
a
see.
second win for card draw. You play only as your first action and bold. Then you
Yeah,
draw a card,
bold,
and if
it's-
you drew a treachery, you get to draw 3 cards instead.
Yeah,
so you don't just get like
Yeah.
absolutely
'Cause, like,
obliterated
most- yeah,
by corrosion or ants. God, ants.
Yeah, because like even things, like a lot of the card draw that you see, like there's a reason why I upgrade to overpower pretty quick because it's card positive, right?
Yes.
Most of the other stuff is actually just card neutral, right? You're just it's like replacing a cantrip style effect,
Which
yeah.
is fine most of the time.
But like, yeah, no, it's that's the thing, right? But that's how like a sign that more could be good.
Yes.
Because it's one of those things that you lean into. Like, I understand that some of the design is we want to lean into our off classes, right? But off classes aren't the same for every investigator. I think that was more fair when it was like most of the investigators were like 05, 02, right? Like earlier on, that's a much easier thing to manage, right? And then there's the mono guardians where you
Get fucked.
get fucked. Yeah.
Yep.
More practice skills.
Who put this one on the list?
I think
You did.
I think it was you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like more practice skills so I can play practice makes perfect even better in Mark. Because right now you have vicious
Sorry,
blow.
you only get to play like 7 good ones? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Let me finish. You get vicious blow and you get overpower, which are both very good. And you get take the initiative, which is also quite good. And then that's like kind of it for level 0. So that's like one really that's short for all of the Guardians who could also play practice makes perfect. Mark gets the 7th one, which is like the optimal number with the home front. That's also a practice. And then when you get to level 2, you get leadership 2, which is really good. And then that's like kind of it, I think.
Yeah, those are innate. Yeah, I think
Of
that
course,
is
you
kind
can,
of.
you can get like vicious blow too. And
Oh, they
overpower
also
too,
have
but-
fighting lessons, but that's not. I mean, it's not terrible. Oh no, it's only during an. It's not terrible as level 0.
What
It's
is it?
basically you commit only during an attack or evasion. You commit this skill to any investigator test at any location, and it's foot wild, fist wild. It's not terrible at 0.
Yeah.
Like, you want to get out of that. Like that could be a good thing that your leaderships could upgrade into if you want to like
Yeah.
keep the deck the
Yeah,
same.
that's pretty fair.
But yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, I would like more.
I mean, I've talked about this in a video recently where I feel like skill design is kind of stagnated, so I would love to see more practiced skills because I want more skills that are interesting. And I just want more of that.
Like, give me a martial arts themed one as practice or something like that, where it's like 4 or 5 experience, and then you
It's
know,
just overpowered, but like with a different piece of artwork.
if you succeed this test, the monster takes like a damage for each time it's been attacked this turn,
Oh, that's really
like
cool.
death by 1,000 cuts or
Yeah.
something to go through butterfly
That
blades.
that ain't a stagnant skill right there. That is
Oh,
an
that would be
interesting skill.
sick.
That is really cool. And it's like the opposite of bold. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Also, unrelenting is practiced.
unrelenting.
The one that you said I don't want that because
Oh,
I
that sucks.
it's like, oh fuck, man, I'm gonna do some awful shit.
I gotta play what's his face Daryl for our next campaign. I think.
All right. So this is another one I added at the last minute. So
That's good
it's
that
not
someone else adds something.
so more cards that explore your health pool. Just as an example, Steadfast. So Steadfast cares about like how much health you have left.
That'd be neat.
I think it would be cool because it also then gives like healing a reason to also exist in like kind of like beyond just like because I think healing is at its worst when it's about not losing, right?
Isn't Soak still just better?
Soak is still better, but the thing is that also you can like it's still you could run that as an option if there is
Yes.
like viable healing, right? Soak is always better unless you're playing bandages, which is kind of just soak.
Yeah, it is.
But it also counts as healing, which is nice because then triggers healing effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like it's Soak, but it just has like the little healing tag on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Play like a shitty Bob deck where we're trying to recycle our bandages as many times as we can with a Mark deck to kill monsters, and we're just like, yeah, take a damage to be better at this. Draw a card and heal one. How
No,
about
Mark deck to get cool sprint.
that? It'll work.
And notably, this also is kind of like Mark lives in this design space too, right? Where like he cares about how
It
much
is a
every
archetype.
Yeah, every archetype
is a Mark. Right?
is
Yeah.
a archetype.
But yeah, Steadfast I think is one of the only things that cares about that. But like I don't think like it needs to be like all or nothing like Steadfast. But Steadfast is a good example. It's not all or nothing, but like the scaling system I think is really cool, right?
Yeah, I think this would be a little bit difficult to design for some parts of it. Where either it is very feast or famine, especially if you have like a hard limit on things. Like if you had a weapon that deals like, if you're, for example, if you have 6 or more total stuff remaining, whatever number, it deals like +2 damage, then just deals not extra damage if you don't. Like when you're winning, you're just gonna keep winning. If you're
Right.
losing, you're screwed.
But it's a cursed sword that does extra damage when your health is high, but then it does damage to you too.
Yeah, or like, and
we
even
get
like
two different mark types.
it also doesn't
That would be
need to
cool.
necessarily
Yeah, that would be
it
good.
doesn't need to necessarily only care about if you have full health, but like a card that like kind of like the desperation that scales. So like when you have a lot of health remaining, it's brain. When you have less health remaining, it's fist, because you kind of become more like trapped in the corner.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying I think it'd be a difficult
yeah,
archetype
yeah.
to design properly
Yeah.
without it being feast or famine.
Yeah,
But like Bryn's idea about the curse sword that eats your life, that would be good.
yeah, yeah.
I think like that kind of effect would be neat.
Hell yeah.
Or like you take damage when you attack, but then you heal damage when you kill them.
That's already a thing. That's a red thing.
Which one is
It's
it?
just me, Cleaver. It's just me, Cleaver.
No, that's savage. though.
Travis
This
is
would be health. That's the
That is true.
difference.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is the difference. You take a damage every time you attack with it, and then when you kill a monster, you heal health equal to its health.
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm surprised there isn't a physical meat
Yeah,
Yeah,
cleaver.
but that's
Yig.
like the 5 or fourth level one. The level 0 one is just 1 damage and then you heal 1.
Yeah. You could eat Yig.
Yeah.
I'd love to
And
eat
heal
Yig.
like 18.
Yeah.
Eat Yig. Show up. Be on.
The other snakes
Yeah.
come out of the
like,
woodwork
"Holy
and you're
shit."
like just chew on. They're like, oh my god,
And you're like, I'm your new god now.
I've consumed the old one.
Sweet. All right. Well, that's that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let us know if there's anything you want for the Guardian class in the comments below.
Yeah, thanks for coming to my wish list for the Guardian class.
It's true.
I don't want anything for the Guardian class. It's perfect.
Yeah. And I mean, like, yeah, the Gunslinger, that's not Guardian. I know Bryn wants a
That's
Gunslinger.
green. That's
Yeah.
green.
So what if they like came with our expansion, but also it was just Mark as the Guardian Investigator? Would you want that?
Fuck yeah. Like with different artwork though on his cards. So
Oh
I
yeah,
get to
like
pick.
different artwork,
So that I
like
get to
alternate
pick.
art.
I get
Yeah,
to play. I get to play some Fashion Souls.
Yeah, and then like also
But
reprints
what if
of
it's
other
like that
Guardian-
weird, like, revised core 3D mark?
I mean, that's just
So
how it
a
is,
choice.
I guess. Yeah.
and then like reprints of other cards that are good Mark, like second one that just have him on them.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, can we have
Yeah. Let's actually.
can we have like
let's actually just
themed
do that.
investigator starter decks with alternate arts of cards? I would buy them even for all reprints probably.
Yeah. From me.
Yeah, I mean, it would make the one collection thing like kind of a joke. But,
Yeah. It's just like, we'll both bring Mark Harrigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably you just exclude those.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Tomorrow we are doing a random Guardian deck build challenge, which might feature Mark Harrigan with a shotgun on Saturday for the gameplay.
It's Guardian.
So you should-
of course
It
it'll
might.
feature Mark.
So check out all that, and then we'll see you on Sunday for the history of the Guardian class, which that one's gonna be a doozy. So buckle up. We haven't even recorded it yet. That one's gonna be big. Yeah, it's gonna be a big one.
It's gonna be a long one.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.